nation of India is a collective project of all its citizens. The framers of our Constitution envisioned a democratic India, where the power lies in the hands of the people, where every individual's voice matters, and where inclusive progress is the ultimate goal. Today, as we honor the memory of those who shaped our independence, we must also acknowledge that the true essence of our nation lies in the active and engaged citizenship. The growth and development of our nation depends on the strength of our collective participation, whether through policy reforms, social initiatives, or simply standing up for justice. Each of us contribute to the welfare of the country. Let us commit ourselves to strengthening Jan-Bhagidari, ensuring that the welfare of every citizen is upheld and our country continues to thrive in unity, diversity, and a shared purpose.
Thank you. Kindly be seated. The parade commander now reports to the chief guest for anunati or consent to lead the parade out.
अनुमति चाहता हूँ श्रीमान।
The parade commander now takes leave of the chief guest to command the march past to begin shortly. The contingents will be brass bands of the Border Wing Home Guards, the Border Security Force, Auxiliary Girls and St. Margaret's.
Ladies and gentlemen, it gives us immense pride to you to present the 35 marching contingents in this year's Independence Day celebrations. May I remind one and all that this is the largest ever participation of contingents in the Independence Day celebrations in the capital city of Shillong. Arriving at the saluting dais to take the salute now is stairs. Independence Day Parade Commander Sri Ivan Benson Nengo, followed by the Second Sub-Inspector Sri Karan Pachwa of the Meghalaya Police. Arriving at the saluting dais to take the salute now is the Border Security Force, led by its Commander Sub-Inspector Rahul Sussedia. Following closely is the contingent of the 7th Reserve Police Force, led by Inspector P.P. Vakhe. the saluting dais to take the salute now is East Khasi Hills Special Operation Team of the Meghalaya Police. Arriving at the saluting dais now to take the salute is the contingent led by its commander ESI Yashwan Singh. Arriving at the saluting dais to take the salute now is the 5th IRD and Pacific, led by its commander Inspector Isaac Bola. Arriving at the saluting dais now is the brass band of the following the NCC boys contingent and arriving at the saluting dais to take the salute is the NCC girls contingent led by its commander Rakhe. Taking the salute now is the Bharat Scouts and Guides contingent led by its commander jylla. Leading the school's contingent in this year's Independence Day parade and arriving to take the salute is the contingent of Loreto Convent School, led by its commander Trisha Sunal, flag bearer Eden H. Rumnam, and placard bearer Lisa Rakhe Haba. Following the contingent of Loreto Convent and arriving at the saluting dais to take the salute now, placard bearer Ravishisha Malvanya. Following the Sacred Heart Girls Higher Secondary School, Sacred Heart Boys Higher Secondary School, however represented by the girls, their commander. Arriving at the saluting dais to take the salute now is Mountain District Christian Girls Higher Secondary School, led by its commander Rishan Mame Komset. Arriving at the saluting dais to take the salute now is Auxilium Higher Secondary School, led by its commander Hajjaujam Jenny Chonglo. To take the salute now is the contingent of Holy Cross Higher Secondary School, led by its commander Nicholas D. Sheila.
Our growth rate for 2024-25 at constant prices is 9.66%. This is double the state's growth rate of 5.1% in 2018 when the MDA government came to power. I am also proud to share that Meghalaya is the only state in the country which has achieved a consistent growth rate of about 10% over 3 consecutive years post the COVID pandemic. This is an achievement that all of us should be proud of. And how did Meghalaya transform from a state growing at 5% to a state growing at 10%? Meghalaya's growth rate in 2015-2016 was 2%. 2016-2017 was 5%. 2017-2018 was 4%. 2018-2019 was 5%. And 2019-2020 was 5%. But in contrast, the growth rates in 2022-2023 was 10%, 2023-2024 was 11%, and 2024-2025 is 10%. This achievement is the result of years of persistence, careful planning, and the hard work of the government. There are challenges, but we shall overcome them. And we have done in the last 7.5 years. Friends, we are at a midway point in the 15-year journey from 2018 to 2032, when we commemorate 60 years of Meghalaya's statehood. In 2018, our GDP was less than 30,000 crores. In 7 years, we have doubled the GDP to 59,626 crores. In the next 7.5 years, we will more than double our GDP from current 60,000 crores to 1,40,000 crores. Today, we remember and pay tribute to the visionaries who gave us a free India. Mahatma Gandhi, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, and Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. We pay homage to the patriots from Meghalaya's soil, Ujjwal Singh, U Khyang Namba, and Pathogan Samba. We also honor the members of the defense, paramilitary, and police forces who have made great sacrifices to protect the rule of law. Friends, last month, the Union Finance Minister, Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman, spent 4 days in Meghalaya. She traveled across our beautiful state, meeting farmers, youth, entrepreneurs, women, and community members. After returning to New Delhi, she penned a heartfelt article about Meghalaya, commending our efforts to promote inclusive and sustainable development. She described Meghalaya as a shining example of a confident and self-reliant India. I am thankful to the Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi, who has recently recognized Meghalaya's development model, describing it as a blueprint for an Atmanirbhar Bharat, and similar sentiments have been echoed by the chairman of the 16th Finance Commission, our development partners from World Bank, Asian Development Bank, and leaders from the private sector. Friends, one thing is clear. Meghalaya is on the path of progress, and we are all on this glorious journey together. When I look back at the journey we began in 2018, it fills me with hope, confidence, and pride. Despite the global pandemic and other challenges, we are marching on the road of progress. Today, Meghalaya stands tall as the second fastest growing state in the country just after Tamil Nadu and make Meghalaya one of the top 10 states in the country. This is our Vision 2032, and the government is making every effort to make it a reality. Friends, as I reflect on the past 7.5 years, some of my most cherished memories come from traveling to every corner of our state and connecting with farmers, youth, women, headmen, community leaders, and senior citizens. These experiences have taught me valuable lessons and guided the government's priorities. The government has identified 10 opportunities to drive growth. I have also made 10 clear commitments to our people, which we will deliver by 2032. These are improved connectivity and mobility, piped drinking water, reliable power supply, high-speed internet connectivity, housing for all, affordable health care, nutrition and early childhood development, joyful and quality learning, effective service delivery and grievance redressal, and a caring and empowering state. We are working on the 10 opportunities. We are promising 10 commitments to the citizens. And we will become one of the top 10 states in the country by 2032. This is the Mission 10 of this government. As we step into the second half of our journey towards Vision 32, the one message I want every listener to carry is to stay optimistic and be patient. Change takes time, but it is happening. Across the state and in every sector, wonderful things are unfolding. Today, I want to share some of these stories with you. Stories that reflect the resilience of our people, the strength of our vision, and the progress we are making together. Earlier this year, I visited Yodo for the first time as Chief Minister. Yodo is one of the oldest and busiest traditional markets in Meghalaya. As I walked through the crowded lanes of the market, along with my cabinet colleagues and officials, we saw how the vendors and shoppers struggled with waterlogged paths and poor amenities. I made a promise to take up a comprehensive redevelopment program of the market. Within 3 months, we sanctioned a project of 14 crores to improve public amenities of Yodo Market, including street lighting and facade improvement. Under the new Chief Minister's Urban Livelihood Grant, Rs 10,000 has been provided as support to all small businesses at Yodo. Similar support will be extended to small and informal businesses in all urban markets of the state. Another successful initiative has been the relocation of hawkers at Kindailal, the heart of Shillong's commercial area. For years, street vending remained unregulated, contributing to traffic congestion and making pedestrian movement difficult. No one in the last 15 years had imagined that government could peacefully execute a relocation plan. This government's sincerity, empathy, and persistence has achieved what was thought of as unachievable. After multiple rounds of consultation with vendors, we successfully relocated the 407 vendors of Kandailar to the Muda shopping complex last month. To ensure smooth transition, the government provided dedicated vending kiosks and relocation support of rupees 20,000 to each of these vendors. Our efforts in places like Yodo and Kandailar reflect a broader commitment to inclusive governance and improving urban areas. Initiatives for strengthening the urban infrastructure are being implemented in Shillong, Tura, Jowai, and other towns. Iconic projects including the Meghalaya Secretariat Complex in New Shillong, additional Secretariat Complex in Tura, and the Integrated Administrative Complex in Jowai have been initiated. New Shillong City, which was only an idea till 5 years ago, is becoming a reality with several new projects like IT Park Phase 2, Unity Mall, Skills and Innovation Hub, Heliport, and Working Women's Hostel being executed. Maudyandiang, Maupat, Maukanu, and Tindring, who are working with the government in making New Shillong a reality. Friends, majority of Meghalaya's population resides in rural areas and is dependent on agriculture. My government is committed to more than doubling the income of our 3.5 lakh farming households and improving their livelihoods. We are working closely with cooperative societies and farmer groups to strengthen food processing, value addition, and exports. In Tigrikela Block, West Garo Hills, a cooperative society has developed a new brand of ice cream from locally grown fruits like pineapple, passion fruit, and jackfruit. Just as Amul grew from a cooperative in Gujarat to become a national brand, I believe Noppa brand can follow a similar journey from Meghalaya. This success was possible because of the hard work of 2,000 women farmers. This cooperative, and also because the government invested more than 10 crores in creating the infrastructure and providing planting materials to the farmers. Today, the 2,000 farmer members from this cooperative society benefit by earning an additional income of 90,000 rupees every year, every farmer. This is the kind of change we are working towards, where farmers lead the way, local enterprises grow, and the people of Meghalaya take pride in building their own success stories.
To the respective hospitals. Ladies and gentlemen, let us support with a round of applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are also proud to announce the winners of the March Past competition in this year's Independence Day celebration. We request the winners of the March Past and also the band competition to kindly proceed to the dais after the completion of the cultural item by St. Anthony's High School.
Nazareth Hospital has been selected as the top performing hospital.
In the second place, we have ESF Girls Higher Secondary School, Jingphueng, Shillong. And ladies and gentlemen, the champions of this year's Independence Day Parade, the contingent from Loreto Convent.
DSF girls.
In the band category, in the third place we have Auxiliary Girls High Secondary School. In the second place we have St. Margaret's High Secondary School. And ladies and gentlemen, the champions, Sacred Heart Boys High Secondary School, Meghalaya, Shalom. Third lined up in our presentation is the Auxiliary School Marching Band, which is a vibrant and dynamic ensemble that embodies the spirit of school pride and unity. Comprised of dedicated students from grades 6 to 12, the band performs at various events throughout the year, including school functions, parades, and competition. Under the patronage of the school, the band has grown in skill and reputation, showcasing their musical talents and energetic performance. It was a humble beginning starting in the year 2019 with an initial enrollment of 22 students. The marching band has grown and improved with each passing year, achieving many milestones in this year. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you the NCC Auxiliary School Marching Band performance to enthrall us all with their beautiful display.